Hello everybody, it's Emery48 here and welcome back to another Marvel Monday. Today we are going over the Incredible Hulk. Now obviously in the Marvel movie timeline, this is way at the beginning. I had skipped over it at first when I was going through the timeline because it was not originally on Disney+, but it has since been put on there. So I figured now that I'm all caught up essentially on the actual timeline for movies, I will go back and watch it again. And it was fine. It's in the bottom, like third of Marvel for me. Bruce Banner was not a hero. That might be a controversial statement. Did they want to use his blood for good? No. Could he control himself, and did he hurt people? Yes. Should they have tried to stop him? Yes. Was that a good way to go about it? No. We've just got a bunch of people who think they're smart doing dumb things with gamma-level steroids. And then fighting each other. Abomination was cool. That was a cool villain. The dad being the love interest, or the love interest dad being the early villain, has never been done before in Marvel. Well, technically at that time, that was probably the first time it had been done. It's just been repeated a bunch since. So I guess I can't complain too much about that, because this one would have been the original one for that I've seen anyway. It was just fine. It's a Hulk origin story. To me, him and Wolverine are a bit different, because I see Wolverine as a hero, right? Because he's escaping the same attacks, really, that Hulk is escaping. But Hulk seemed to have volunteered for this, whereas Wolverine, it didn't seem as much like he wanted it. So that's the difference to me. Overall, the movie was fine. I'm glad I've watched it now. I've seen Abomination. I understand that character better. But I could have gone without seeing it, and I probably won't watch it again. I don't have much to touch on in this movie because not much happened. I don't like the big, Hulk fight scenes normally anyway, so that probably also doesn't help for me for this movie, because that's all it was. They just made a bigger version of him who he was still able to beat by outsmarting him somehow, and the chains conveniently fell to wrap all the way around Abomination, which was great. Interesting that only the two characters that you know the name of in the helicopter survived the crash. Also, when they were at the college the first time, how was she catching up with the Jeep? There's a military Jeep flying, getting air, because it's going so fast over a hill, and she is running behind it, and she is keeping pace. That's absurd. Yeah, overall movie was fine. Let me know what you want to see me review and watch in future Marvel Mondays, as there is still a lot of content out there for Marvel that I have not watched, but not within the timeline. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.